pale, so please ignore that.
Alright folks, here we go. She is priming with some primer water. If this was something I was going to want to keep on for longer, I would use regular primer, but I washed this off right after, so yeah. Going in with foundation, I will list everything below, but for the most part, it's just a normal routine, so I kind of sped up through it. I went heavy on the cream contour only to make it look more dramatic, and it is a skull look, so I just wanted to really make sure everything was carved out, but also making sure to blendy blend. Now we're going in with concealer. It is a little lighter than I prefer, but again, just for some more dramatics, I thought why not, but still making sure it blended out really well. Okay, now we are going to be setting our face. I am going quickly through this just because it's not very important. I mean, I know why you all are here, and it's not for my everyday makeup look. So we're gonna just keep on cruising. We're setting, bronzing, blushing, that whole little jam. I decided to do a voiceover because I knew if I sat here and talked, I knew that this tutorial would be like 2 hours long. So this is the easiest way to go about it. Like I said, I'm just doing basically my normal routine. Everything will be listed below. But yeah, here we go. And here we go, people. Alright, so I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys. Like, special effects makeup is not my specialty, okay? To be real honest, last year was my first time ever doing any sort of Halloween makeup or special effects makeup. I do have that on my Instagram, but I unfortunately did it on, did I say Thanksgiving, you guys? I don't know. If I did, I'm sorry. It's literally like 2 a.m. and I'm trying to do this voiceover. I meant Halloween. But, so yeah, last year was my first time. I just didn't film it. But basically, I just kind of used what I did last year, but changed it up a little bit. So I'm just using a black liner. It's an Ulta liner. Nothing special. It's just a pencil, so it's more waxy. So it is able to blend out, and honestly, don't worry about being perfect. Like, with this, you're gonna blend it out, you know, add your other little effects, so it does not have to be perfect. I did it above my lip to make the mouth wider, and since I was applying the pearls and little rhinestones, I wanted it to be a little bit bigger, more dramatic. But yeah, I'm just drawing like the outline of the teeth. Here I am just making my little sections so it's easier for me to place the pearls, but that's gonna get covered. So what I always say with this kind of stuff is it kind of looks crazy at the beginning and it looks like low-key crappy, but it ends up coming together. Just like keep on moving, keep on blending, do your thing, girl, and I promise it's gonna turn out. So now I'm gonna be kind of bouncing around, so I apologize, but I'm going in with like a little thin liner brush and just some black shadow. Like I said, I'm just playing around with this, like I'm no expert at this kind of thing. So I was just taking the shadow and kind of adding it, blending it until I got what I wanted. But what I found was apply, you know, the most shadow at the beginning where you want it to be the darkest, and then just blend that out. So as you can see, you'll just see me going back and forth with like that little thin liner brush to apply it, and then this little blendy brush. And then I was taking the black liner again just to make that line more precise and more just that little you know. But honestly, literally just me going back and forth and back and forth and back and forth until I got it how I wanted it. And now I got that side pretty much how I want it. So I was just taking the pretty much the leftover shadow and just going over the little teeth part or whatever you want to call it, and just making it a little bit more seamless, a little bit more blended. And now I'm going in and really doing the same thing on the other side. I will say once I got the hang of it, I felt more comfortable on this side, so I feel like it turned out a little better on that side, which is kind of crazy because that is not my good side. But just as I did on the opposite side, I just took that black shadow on that angled liner brush, applied it like right to where that liner is, and just kept blending. That is the key, to keep on blending. And I honestly say blend until you truly, till your fingers bleed, okay? Just keep on blending. That is key. So the teeth outline and the little cheekbones are done. I wanted to wait to finish and apply all of the little crystals and pearls at the very end. So now I'm just going in on my lids with a nice transition shade. No matter what look I'm doing, even though I knew this had nothing to do with tan or brown, I don't know why, I just feel like I really need to do that, so I did it. And now I'm taking that liner that I was using for my face and applying that right to my lash line. And now I'm taking another angled brush that I really love to do my liner with, and just using black shadow. I find that I'm more comfortable starting with shadow and then going in with liner, just because it's a lot easier. If you mess up, you can literally just take a brush and like blend it out. So yeah, I got that initial line, and then now I'm just taking black shadow and creating the little, I shouldn't say little, that big wing cut crease effect. And honestly, I've never done anything like this before, so it was definitely some trial and error, and I got a little scared, but I feel like it turned out okay. And now, as you can see, I'm taking a felt tip liner and just intensifying it so that it pops more, especially with the glitter. If I was just doing like this by itself, I kind of liked the soft effect, even though this is like such a dramatic eye look. I did like that little soft effect we had going on there, but I knew I wanted it to be super dramatic. So I'm going in with that felt tip liner. And then I started taking shadow to just fill in the wing a little bit more so that it blends with the glitter. And yeah, just taking that same brush with the black shadow and blending it out. And the moment we've been waiting for, the glitter. I actually got this glitter from Michael's. I just had the idea to put it on my neck and then realized I don't really have a silver glitter, so I'm just gonna go ahead and wing it and do it with my eyes, and it turned out okay. So as you can see, I am prepping my lid with some concealer, just so this is like a super loose glitter, like it's not meant for eyeshadow, but I made it work, and I just used my finger to make sure it was applied and it would stick nice and good. And yeah, I'm just patting it, picking it up on my finger and patting it onto my lid. Now we're just going in with that liner to go over where the glitter might have covered up the liner. So a felt tip is nice for that, but I am going back in again with that angled brush and the shadow to just make sure it's like blended. It's not like, I mean, I want it to be dramatic and I want it to be kind of blunt, but then again, I do want it to be blended. And as you can see here, I wanted more glitter like right on that inner crease, and it's hard to get with my fat finger, so I just took some concealer on that brush and then tried to pick up some of the glitter on that other brush just so I could apply it a little better. And we're gonna continue taking that black shadow right on underneath. I like literally never ever do this because honestly black eyeshadow just scares me anymore, but like I said, for the dramatics, for the look, girl, we're gonna take that liner right on our waterline. I never do this either, and take that black shadow and just really go in on our you know, little lash line situation we got going on there. And as you can see, I just like couldn't get enough of intensifying it even more, so we're going in with some more shadow and some more felt tip liner, and we're going in on the other side, literally doing the exact same thing, like this side of my face with the little cheekbone situation. I felt more comfortable, so I feel like this side did turn out a little bit better, but literally doing the same exact thing. So just taking now that shadow, winging it out in a nice little soft wing, then I'll be going it over, Lord Jesus, help her talk, help her speak. Then I will be going over it with the felt tip liner so that it looks more intense. Literally same steps. So just follow these steps, girl, and you got it. Alright, now I know this is what you guys really came here for. So I got these little jewels and pearls from Michael's. I'm pretty sure you can get it from like any craft store. And I had some leftover tiny small ones that I used previously that I just got from a hair store. But I'm just using lash glue and applying it to wherever I was wanting to put the little pearls or the little rhinestones. But the ones I got from the hair store already had like a little sticky back. If I was actually going out, I would have glued them down, but since I was literally taking this off right after, I didn't glue those since they would stick. But the other ones, I had to use glue. They would not stick without it. But I'm just using tweezers, and then as you can see, I just took another pair of tweezers and kind of pressed it down. These are kind of tricky, and you have to kind of mess around with it. I would have to like tilt my head a certain way so I could just like lay it on there. But as you can see, this is just me placing them. And the cool part about this look is you can literally do anything right here. Like I did gold flakes last year. I could do the gold flakes. You can use any colors you want. Gold. You could even do color, like red, blue, literally whatever. So I didn't have any strategy to how I was placing these. I just kind of messed around with it. So literally just be fun, be creative, and you got this. The key to get these to stick real nice is apply the glue, let it dry down a little bit, just like you're applying lashes. Let it dry down a little bit and then apply these little appliques so that they actually stay and it's not just like wet glue. That would be my little trick. So as you can see, I was like putting the glue, placing the other, you know, just going back and forth. And now we are on Z-mouth. Still using lash glue. I went ahead and just applied the glue everywhere since I knew I would want it to dry down a little bit. So I'm just putting like a little dab in between every little section. And this is so fun because you can be as creative as you want. Like I honestly didn't know, like, was I gonna place pearls and diamond? Like I had no clue. And then I was like, okay, the pearls are kind of like teeth, so we'll do all pearls and then just do like little rhinestones randomly places. So be creative, do whatever you want to do. I mean, you can use this as a guide, but this is really so easy. Like honestly, all in all, everything took me like an hour and a half, I would say. So super easy, super glam, super fun. If I can do it, you can do it, because this is true. Like I'm no special effects makeup artist, and like it turned out pretty well. So I have faith in you. You can do it. Now is where I will be placing the little rhinestones. I wish I had more because I ran out. These are the ones I got from the beauty store, so I didn't have that many left over. If I had more, I would have placed more, so I do highly recommend getting smaller ones. But yeah, these are the ones that already had like a little adhesive on the back, so I was able to just like stick them on without any glue. But yeah, like I said, I would have applied more if I would have had more. But once again, girl, you can do whatever you want. Like, literally do whatever. So much fun. And as you can see, one of my little pearls fell off, so I had to, well, it didn't fall off. It kind of moved off as I was applying more to that area. So, yeah. Do you, girl. Make this your own. Tag me if you do something like this. I did kind of realize though, with all these glued on your mouth, I don't know how practical it is if you wanted to like wear this to a party, because it's kind of hard to talk, but I mean, it's definitely worth it for the photo. If you ask me, I literally did this for the photo and the tutorial, obviously, but so super cute. And then last but not least, we took the Got to Be Glued and sprayed it on my neck with the glitter, and now you have it, folks. Thank you so much for watching. Please share and subscribe. Love you.